everyone, and welcome to another edition of Hadley's Crafty Corner. Today I want to share with you guys a card using the Cricut Imagine, and we'll be using the Imagine More cartridge, and we'll be making this card here on page 20, the little bird. And you guys have to pardon the focus on this camera and the lighting. I'm kind of taping from a new angle. Anyway, so let's get started. So we're going to scroll using the stylus to the image that we're looking for, and we're going to we're almost there, and let's see, here it is. So we're going to tap the screen once, and we're going to hit the marker or crayon or the pencil or whatever you want to call that to go into the image to edit. And so here are the layers for that image. And I actually want to cut mine in layers and not the whole piece together. So I'm going to select, before I select the layers piece, I'm going to make sure that I size it up. This way the layers will be the same size without having to go individually to resize each layer. So it is set at 4, and that's for true and relative. And so this is the style that I wanted. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit layers. And for this one here, I actually want to change this background color to this one here, and everything else is going to stay the same as far as the color. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply, and then I'm going to hit next. And what I want to do is I don't want to use this frame here, so I'm going to tap on that and hit the exit button. And so these are the 4 pieces that I'm going to cut. So I'm going to go ahead and load my mat. Then I'm going to hit next. Then I'm going to hit cut. So I'll be right back once I print and cut my image. Okay, now that I have my images printed and cut out, we're going to start to assemble our card. And my mat is super sticky. I actually prepped it by spraying on some, what do you call it? Elmer's Craft Bond, and it works very well. So if your mats are not sticky, you might want to try that or some other brands, but this is what works for me. Okay. So we're going to put it on a white card base, and this is a standard A2 size card. I scored it in half. So it's going to make a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. Okay. And we're going to put this first frame down using some ATG adhesive. And this card is super simple if you just want to have a lot of cards on stock, just for those moments that you just need a quick card to give to someone. Okay. And this should line up perfect. And that looks fine. And so then I'm going to actually adhere this blue piece with some Scotch quick dry adhesive. You could use whatever you may have, if you have Tombow Mono or anything else that you use, but this is what I have. I actually like using this. And I just want to add it to this frame first. Here. Okay. Now that's done. We're going to use some pop dots. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to use a sentiment. I'm using this stamp, and it says, "May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door." And I think this is my sentiments exactly. And I'm going to use a Stamp-A-Majig to place the sentiment where I want it. And I think that looks centered. and I'm using some chocolate chip ink from Stampin' Up. Oops. Alright. Then we're going to use some pop dots, foam adhesive, anything you have. And I think this is the last one. And this card is so super simple and super easy to do. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to line that up here. And lastly, then we're going to go ahead and add the little bird. And we're going to use some pop dots on this one also. And I'm going to add 2 to give it more dimension. I'm going to place it right here. And lastly, I'm going to use some glossy accents for the bird. And that finishes our card. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Bye.